Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be introducing you to the eBay Orders plugin for CubeCart version 5. This video is specifically focusing on the free version of this plugin, and I'll be doing a separate video that explains in detail the features found in the commercial version. This plugin gives you basic functionality, and what I mean by basic functionality is it allows you to import your orders from eBay to CubeCart and your customers that are related to those orders. It only does this for inventory that has a one-to-one relationship, as I call it. Breaking that down into English, what it means is items on eBay that are not using variations and items in CubeCart that do not use options or the product matrix in version 5. So standard item, physical item, no variations on eBay will map to a single product in your CubeCart store. One-to-one relationship for mapping. The free version supports this. The commercial version supports the matrix, options, variations, and a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'll go into that later. So I'm just going to show you the basics of how this works in the free version and see what you think. Okay, so looking at the screen at the moment, we have no license key information. If you want to upgrade your free version to a commercial version and unlock all the enhanced features, you just need to purchase the license key from noodleman.co.uk and type your license key in here. This will unlock all of the extra functionality, which I will show in a separate video. Okay, now I'm going to take my API information from my eBay developer account. If you're not sure where to find your eBay developer account information, there's some information in the bottom of the plugin here that tells you how to actually obtain that information. A developer account is free to sign up for, and the license keys, the API keys, are free. Okay, so these API keys I've put in are actually my my test API keys, so I don't care if you use them or not, or copy them, it's no problem to me. I'm based in the UK, and I'm going to save my settings. Okay, the next thing we need to do is we need to configure our eBay order age. Now, most people, I think, will keep it as it is. This is actually the time in seconds. 604800 actually means 1 week. It's the number of seconds in a 7-day period, and this means any orders from now within the previous 7 days will be imported. Anything outside of that window we're going to ignore. We don't need to import things, since the beginning of time, so we just limit that and make it a configurable option. Most people keep it at a week. I mean, if you've not imported an order within a week, clearly, you don't have much care for your customers. They don't care either. So keep it at a week, reduce it, increase it. It's up to you. I like to leave it at where it is. So the first thing we need to do is we need to link our eBay account, and this will basically allow us to join our eBay account to this plugin. So click the eBay account, link, and it will open up a pop-up window. And here we can see it's opened up the Sandbox account because I'm dealing with Sandbox, and you can sign in. Sandbox, for those of you that aren't aware, is eBay's test website, and their live site is obviously their live site. Sandbox is great for testing. You can use this free plugin with either the Sandbox or with the live site. Okay, once you've confirmed your username and password in the pop-up window, then you need to click on Link eBay Account. This is just the final step in linking your account with the plugin. So you need to do the first step, which is the pop-up window and your eBay username and password, and then the second step, Link eBay Account. And if this has all gone well, you'll get a success message here under the API messages in the API information. Okay, so that's our plugin configured. Brilliant, really easy. The next thing we need to do in this free version is actually configure our mappings. So as I explained earlier, we have a one-to-one mapping with a product on eBay and the inventory in our store. Now, this is all done through active listings. So here's my eBay Sandbox account, my test account, and you can see I'm in the active items, and I've got 2 active items right now. One's called no options, which is a standard product with no variations, and the second is actually an item with variations. Variations aren't supported in the free version, so during this import, which I'm going to show you now, I'm only expecting this to appear, the no options. So you go to the product mapping tab, and we need to update our mappings, i.e. build the bridge between eBay and CubeCart specifically for the inventory that we're interested in. Okay, so I've clicked Update Mapping Database, and you can see it's gone to eBay and it's pulled my current active listings. And we can see that we have my eBay sandbox item ID, which is actually the same as this no options thing. So you can see eBay title, no options. Now, because this is the free version, there's no automatic mapping, so you need to come in here and choose which item in your shop this is actually going to map to. So for now, I'm just going to map this to one of my random products, which is this one here. Once you've chosen your correct mapping from eBay to CubeCart, just click on Save. There we go. Okay, so we can now see that the red cross here has gone to a tick. It's a mapped product, and that means that we can now actually start to import items from eBay or import ourselves for this particular product. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my orders, and we can see I've got a couple of test orders here from earlier. So I'm just going to delete these because I should have reset them before doing my video, but did not. And I'm just going to clear out the database. There we go. Okay, so what we can now do is we go into eBay orders, and we want to get latest orders. Now in the free version you actually need to manually come in here and click get latest orders. In the commercial version this is all automated, but I'll explain more about that in the other video. So you can see now API messages has changed, and it tells us that the get orders process is completed successfully. So if we go into orders, here we go. Our order is now imported. So we can see we've got an order here for $6.49. Let's click on the order. Okay, so we can see this is our item that we mapped earlier in the mappings. We can see we have some customer information here. This has actually come from eBay. It's nonsense information at the moment. It's purely there because it's test information. But this will actually have all of your your actual customers' information here. You can see here the gateway at the bottom here. We have eBay in bold letters, so just so when you're looking at an order, you know if it's come direct from your store or if it's come from eBay. Okay, so let's look at our sold information. We're looking for this particular order. So we're looking for £2.50 with £3.99 postage. Sign in to my sandbox account. Okay, so we have £2.50, no options, with a £3.99 delivery. £2.50, £3.99. Total £6.49. £2.50, £3.99. This is the same order. Just to show you, let's go into view order details. Here's our address, which matches our address here in CubeCart. We have our product options, which is no options on eBay, but remember we mapped that to no options in our CubeCart store. Brilliant. That's it for now. This is all the functionality that you have in the free version. The commercial version has a whole bunch of other stuff, so I'm going to go into that separately. So this is just proving that that it works and giving you a taster of of what you can expect from the free version. Any questions? Please feel free to post them.